Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope that wherever you're at, you're having an awesome day. Today, I'm having an awesome day because I literally just got in the door this Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Link on Horseback statue from First Four Figures. This is the exclusive edition. I got this directly from First Four Figures. I believe this retails for a little over $750, this being the exclusive edition. And I pre-ordered this day one. From the day I saw the announcement, I've been wanting to get this in hand. So finally, today is the day. The box is pretty huge. I measured it. The height is about 32 inches from top to bottom. The width is a little, approximately 23 inches. And then the depth from front to back is about 16 and 3/4 to 17 inches. So it's a pretty big box. That's the thing that stuck out to me. So hopefully it's really well packaged inside. I know the outer carton came really well packaged with corner protectors and all of that. So hopefully I will not have any issues with this statue. Those of you, if you saw my prior video about the Sonic 30th anniversary statue, I did have, unfortunately, some issues with that one. And I'm still working on getting a replacement for that statue. But hopefully this one will be a different story. And I figure I'd show you. There's the box. I'm gonna open it up, to show you the whole container, and we'll sort of go from there. Okay, guys, finally got the box open. Everything looks to be in good condition. What I did is I ended up taking all the tissue paper out and checking out, or at least giving it a quick look. So I just want to show you guys what comes in this box. As you could see, you get many pieces. You get your standard authentication card, which this comes with all the first four figures statues. You get some batteries, as I understand it. These watch batteries are for the tablet that he has on his body for light up. So you have to use batteries for that. You get 3 separate batteries. So we'll have to work on putting those on. Now, I figure maybe we could start out with you get a little turntable, which actually shows you the number, and it mentions the statue and everything. It's a 786 out of 5,000. It's a neat little, I guess, thing that they threw in there for the exclusive version. It has a First Four Figures logo, and you can place the statue. I mean, you could probably place anything on this, but it's made specifically for this statue. So that's really nice. I think that they included this in the packaging. We'll put that back. Here is the base itself. We'll take this out. It's pretty hefty, so I'm one-handing it right now. So pardon me if it's a little shaky. I think this is really well done. I love the grass or moss here in between the cracks and the bricks. The detail, I think, on this base is really well done. And then here on the side, you got some detailing, some runes, I believe, which is pretty much from the game Breath of the Wild. Really cool. See some styrofoam there. The underside, it's got some felt in it, so that's really nice. But yeah, this base, it does feel hefty, but it sounds a bit hollow on the bottom, so potentially hollow. But it's really well done. It feels really solid. And you guys can see there's these sections where the statue itself will go. So we'll put this back down. Let's show you here the head. And here's Link's face. That's cool. They included these little rings that actually is earrings that actually move. So that's really nice on both sides. You can see it there. And so far, I don't see any issues or breakages, thank God. So hopefully we won't have any issues with this one. Here is the face sculpt, which I think it's well done. The eyes look a little cartoony, but in all honesty, I think that fits the tone or the style of this game really well. And the hair is well done. There's some nice texture and color in there. But really cool. So we will put this back down and look at the main piece, which is the horse that you guys could see there. And I'm going to try to see if I could pick this up with one hand. So where do we even start with this? This thing it's huge. This is definitely hollow, but again, it feels solid. I think if this was all solid on the inside, it would be pretty heavy. It's got a good weight to it, but you could see there's some detail, and there's some magnetized sections for the different pieces that go slotted into here. I'm assuming this is for the tail back here. That's for his pack. You could also see the section where the batteries go in there for the light up. And man, the detail I think they put into the horse is really well done. Here is the actual face. Link himself, again, awesome. I think they've done, you guys could see there's some nice detailing on the shirt, the boots, the pants. So it's not really plain looking or anything. So, and just trying to flip him over. Here's the other side. As you guys can see this pack. Again, it's really cool. They gave it like a leather-like feel and material. There's the saddle. And there's the front of the statue. Again, the other side. So, I'm going to take out all the other pieces to make it a little easier. And then sort of, we'll keep going from there. All right, guys. So, got this in a better position. You guys could see I have the first four figures turntable that comes with the statue. Put it there. I'm going to put the base in first to try to put this all together live on camera for you guys. Hopefully everything goes okay. This fits right in, no problem. As you guys can see, you can rotate this pretty much. The front of the statue, the horse usually goes facing towards this direction. So this would be the left foot and this would be the right. So I'm going to attempt to do this. And let's see how it goes. So essentially we're gonna try and get this back foot in first and this front foot in at the same time, and it goes right in. A little sketchy there and scary, but it's on. You guys could see. I'm gonna move this back slightly so you guys could see what exactly this looks like once it's on. Obviously, I'm missing all the other pieces that I will need to put on in a second, but we'll go over those a little more in depth. Okay, so continuing on, one of the pieces that I didn't show off earlier during the unboxing was this mane, which is really well done. Black hair with some nice highlights, and there is some slight brown hues on some of the hair. So yeah, it's not all plain black. So it's really nice actually. Just I would be very careful with all these pointy ends when handling it. You don't want to break it. And this is of course keyed and magnetized, so it'll grab in really well. And this goes into this section over here and here. There's sections where this goes. The one thing to also keep in mind is that the section here, this came unattached to the hand, and that's my understanding is so that you could fit the hair underneath it. So this goes around it, and then you just gotta make sure you fit in everything in there, and the magnet should grab it. But this should definitely go on top. So just something to keep in mind. The other thing is, if I can maybe get you guys a little closer here to the hand, there is, it's at least on mine, it came already attached to this piece. So, and my understanding is, looking at the pictures, that the hand is supposed to go facing the palm anyway, is supposed to go facing Link there. So he's supposed to be holding it towards him like this. So it feels a little tricky with all this extra stuff in the way. So I would be really careful. This is not magnetized. There's just a metal pole here that goes into the section of the arm there. So usually what I would do is get the metal pole in there and then slightly turn it and then get it in. And that should be enough so that it's there without any issue and without any potential breakage there. The next thing we could do is probably these sections at the bottom, which is the tail and all the packs, etc. that come with it. I've already put on the batteries. It's 3 batteries that go in this little section here, and that is mainly for the Shiken tablet, I believe it's called. It's a light up, so it's really cool. I don't know if you guys could tell. It's really bright in this room, but if you look here where my finger's at, when you turn the switch on, that turns on. It looks really nice. Okay, so let's do the this backpack here. And again, this is really well done. I love the detail on the buckles and the straps. The blanket here is kind of rolled up, and I think that's again really well done. Love the teal. Again, there's a lot of texture and work. This is definitely not plain by any means. So I do like this. And this is again magnetized. And essentially this goes back here and it grabs on really well. And it looks really cool once it's in place there. The next thing would be this other pack, which goes on the side here. And if you guys could tell, it is keyed in. So there's a section there to tell you how to exactly place this. And this is pretty much another pack, which very good texture and work. You see a lot of the details there. And the shield's kind of just hanging there by this little strap. I thought initially this was broken, but it's not. This is the way this is supposed to be. And there's the Traveler shield, I believe it's called. And again, nice detailing there on the front and on the back. You guys see it's seen some better days. This is really cool. They gave it this leather-like texture. And this is magnetized as well. So as soon as you put it in, it grabs it. And it kind of just goes sitting there like that. So it's coming along. Really cool. The next thing we could do is probably, there is arm here that's magnetized. So I'm going to try to move the camera here to give you guys a bit of a better look. And, we'll work on putting the arm there. Alrighty, so here is the arm. And again, this is magnetized here. So there is a magnet and it fits in place. Nice. This is just your standard, I think, sword. So yeah, there you go. But it is well done, I would say. Again, here's for you guys to see on the forearm, the glove. There's his fingers with some fingernails. Not a lot of detail here, but you probably won't be seeing that much. But the detail here is really well done too. And this is magnetized, so it goes right in here. You guys saw it kind of grabs in without issue. So nothing too big there. The other part we could put on while we're here is the head here. And again, this is magnetized, so it should grab on just like that. And you guys can see this is coming along really, really well. The last two pieces probably to put on the statue is obviously back here. We're missing the tail. So we'll take you down a notch here and back a little. Tail goes back here, which makes me think perhaps I should have put the tail on first, but let's try and figure this out together. But here is the tail, which again, very similar to the hair part up here at the top. Again, not all black. It's got some browns, I guess some dirt. So it's really well done, really cool. It does feel a little fragile, especially parts like this are just hanging out. I would just be really careful with how you handle that. And again, this is magnetized there, and I believe we're going to try to put this in place there. Yep, it sits like that, and it's right in. Take you guys back, and no issue, it's on. And then the last piece to put on the statue is, again, part of the mane on the very top. Again, similar pattern, black hair with some slight brown detailing there. This goes facing forward on the forehead. So I'm gonna, again, move you guys up slightly so you could see what section I am referring to here. And it's essentially over here. There is a square section here with a magnet where this part will go in, and essentially goes facing forward. Looks to be some styrofoam there. And that grabs right in without any issue. And that just kind of completes the horse there for me. The statue itself now, it's pretty much done. And I gotta tell you guys, it looks awesome. A lot of pieces, so it took a bit, as you guys saw in the video, a bit of back and forth. But I think once you have it together and in place, it looks really awesome. I appreciate that they included the little turntable here. You know, that way it's able, you know, if you have this displayed, you can turn it around, you can see it. Really cool stuff. The horse is humongous. I've ridden horses before, and I know they're pretty huge animals. I think the horse, in comparison to Link, looks pretty big. I don't mind it. I think the statue looks great. Just something to keep in mind. The detailing on the horse itself, I think, is well done. Just bringing you in for a bit of a closer look here. The details on the eyes are really well done. Again, the teeth, the mouth here, the harness, and everything else that's going on the horse. No complaints. The texturing work on the horse itself, again, great job. Over here you'll see the white hair. Again, that's really cool. And the shoe, the horseshoe, really cool stuff. So I have no complaints, at least that I see right away to my eye. The statue itself looks great. I think the pose is awesome, what they've done here with it. The extras, like all these different magnetized parts, you know, it's really cool that they've added all this. It really adds to the whole statue rather than having just a Link riding a plain horse. The pose is really great. I think the face there is really well done. But overall, awesome statue. One additional thing that this comes with, it being the exclusive, other than the little turntable base that you get, is the light up, which you guys saw earlier in the video. But you also get his cloak, which is really cool. This is really well done. It's nicely, I guess, stitched. It's got a pattern. It does have a wire inside, so you can sort of try and post this better. And it also does have this little, I guess, chain link. They do give you additional ones. I'm assuming this is supposed to go on the other side, so I will mess around with it a little bit more. But my assumption is that this is supposed to go really under here, close, to make it look better. I do think the hooded part is a little too big, but the detailing on this thing is really nice, guys. I love the stitching work here with the logos and the different things that they've added. Really cool. I'm gonna attempt to try and put this on. I won't mess with it too much here, but my understanding is that essentially this is to go around like this. And for me, as I said, I think the hood may have been a little too big, but you can always, because of the wiring inside, you can mess with it. I'm assuming I'm going to have to make this little chain link a little larger, just because right now it's a little bit of a tight fit. I may even opt to maybe either display with the hood out like this, or just not display it with this at all. But it is nicely done, other than the awkwardly large hooded part here. But you guys can see, I think that actually looks really cool. I just need to play with the cloak itself. But this is really cool that they added this. So no complaints on my end from there. Some of the things that I would nitpick the statue, it being close to 700, and I do think these are missed opportunities for first four figures. First thing would have been is it's awesome that they included the traveler shield there. This thing, it's nice. It's nicely well done. No issues there. But for me, it would have been nice if they included a Hylian shield. I mean, I think Link and Hylian shields and the Legend of Zelda kind of go hand in hand. And at this price range, it would have been nice if we would have gotten the option for a switch out. So you would get this one, and then if you want to switch this out, get the Hylian shield to sort of put that there. That to me is a bit of a missed opportunity. And then moving on to the other part that I do think they could have done a little better on, I would say, is the sword part here. So as you saw earlier, this is magnetized, so you can take this in and out as needed. And this is just your standard sword. Again, I think a pretty big missed opportunity is that they could have given us a switch out with perhaps him holding the Master Sword. Again, that would have, I think, taken this statue a bit over the top. So, and again, I think as things are creeping up in price, I think for the 700 or so dollars, it would have been nice if it would have given you an option for a switch out of him holding the Master Sword. And then I guess the very small thing that bothers me is the fact that I'm so used to getting first four figure statues where you plug into the wall and you have that option. My assumption is that this being such a small light up, it probably wouldn't have been worth it. But overall, really happy with the statue. All right, so to wrap up, before, let me turn the lights off in here so I can show you. I turned on the switch here for the light up feature, and this is pretty much what you get. It is really well done. I do like that. As I said earlier, I wish we would have gotten some kind of way to plug this in. I know perhaps for such a minor light up, it probably wasn't worth it going through all the wiring things. So I understand that. But it does look really nice there, well lit up. So maybe what I'll do then too is I'll see if I could turn off all the lights in these cases to give you a better idea of what this looks like in the dark. And there you go. That's pretty much the kind of, I guess, sort of effect that you will get with it. And let's turn all these lights back on. There we go. But overall, guys, I am really happy with this statue. I know, the last part I kind of had a bit of a nitpick there with the shield, the switch, wanting switch out for the shield and the Master Sword, which would have been nice to get here. Also, again, with the whole battery thing, I guess I don't mind it so much for such a small LED feature. But overall, the statue, I must say, once you put it together, once it's in place, the part is really cool. No concerns on my end. Thankfully, at least no breakages, nothing like that. It's nice that they included uh, the turntable here for display purposes. Again, no complaints, guys. I would say if you're a pretty big Zelda fan, this is definitely worth it. I know it's pretty up there, $700 or so. But I want to say it's really, really well done. I would recommend it if you're kind of on the fence. If you're a big Zelda fan, this is a pretty huge piece. It does have, as I said, little drawbacks here and there, but for me, this is definitely, I'm really glad I have this to add to the collection here. But other than that, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for joining me. If I missed anything, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. But yeah, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next time.